Hello everybody, this is Aurathas and welcome back to Gladius Relics of War. Now, as you may or may not know, I am doing a kind of a faction spotlight video for all of these factions except for the Astra Militarum, as we have an ongoing full campaign with them, so we're going to see everything they can do. However, I wanted to do separate videos for the other factions in the meantime, because I don't think we're going to be done with our Astra Militarum playthrough before the game actually releases on July 12th. So as a result, I figured I'd do a faction spotlight on all these other ones, the Space Marines, Necrons, and Orcs, so you guys can kind of see how they play, see how the various factions are unique, in case you're on the fence about buying the game, or if you're just curious. And I am also splitting them up into multiple videos because in case you are only interested in one faction or the other, you don't have to basically sit through a 3-hour video if the faction you're looking at is the one at the end. I'm just dividing them up into 3 easy videos so you guys can just watch the ones that you want if you don't care about all the other factions. And also, with that being said, just because I'm doing these faction spotlight videos does not mean I am not going to play a full campaign as the other factions. I damn well am. So far, I am very much enjoying this game, and since every faction plays differently, I want to experience a campaign with all of them. So, yeah, if you guys want a Let's Play of all the other factions, just be patient, we're going to get to them all. So with that, let's see why the Ultramarines, I mean, I know they're just called Space Marines, but that's a fucking Ultramarine, why they came to the planet and how they play. Yes. Here we go. Come on now.
Gladius Prime was a bastion
cutscene
of humanity, newly colonized. A suitable base for our chapter to rebuild and recruit.
I love the 40k aesthetic.
We Space Marines raised our fortress here.
Just call yourself Ultramarines.
Grew strong again. But the Orc invasion brought a warp storm that cut off our Emperor's light. And the dread Necrons crawled from the earth beneath our feet.
That's never good.
War was on all sides, yet we are the Emperor's chosen.
Damn straight.
We do not dread the dark, or quail at the relics of old. Terror is for those who oppose us.
Oh, I'm getting pumped up
We
now.
know no fear.
There we go. You're gonna get me all pumped up and excited. Now, I know why they aren't calling themselves Ultramarines, because, yeah. But the ones we see in, like, the faction selection screen and all that, that's an Ultramarine. I mean, he even has the Ultramarine emblem on that little, you know, on his armor, or on the tunic, or whatever the hell he has, loincloth, whatever, draped over his armor, around his waist, so it's an Ultramarine. Now, I know why they didn't say Ultramarines. I mean, a lot of people have some pretty damn strong feelings about the Ultramarines. Some people fucking adore them, some people absolutely despise them. I used to dislike them, but I feel like they've been redeemed in recent lore, so I'm okay with it. But yeah, I do kind of wish, though, if they had that issue with the, like, if they, or, you know, I also think they might have be not using the phrase Ultramarine, so you can kind of impose whatever chapter you're a fan of or that you play with onto it. In that case, I kind of wish they would have let you change the colors. Like, you don't have to give me, like, a full-on, you know, army painter, but it would have been cool. Alright. Let's set out and claim some shit. Recalf leaf? What does that give me? Sure, I'll claim it. Shard of Vol, I'll claim that too. Okay, so The main difference between the Space Marines and the other factions so far, and I know a bit about the Space Marines because the introductory mission that's set to easy uses the Space Marines. So, as we discovered, the Necrons can only build their cities on... They can have multiple cities, but they can only build them on Necron tombs, which are these little hexes that have, like, green cracks in the ground with green light coming out of it that looks ominous as all fuck. The Astra Militarum can pretty much build wherever the hell they want, as long as they have the unit to build them. However, and they can build multiple cities as well. However, the Space Marines are unique in that they have to deploy their city from orbit, and they can only have the one. Now, one thing I want to do here is if you deploy... Like, if you spread your city out and take control of one of these little encampments, you get the bonuses from that encampment without actually, you know, having to... I mean, you can't build any buildings there, but you get the bonuses from it. So, we're going to do that. The Fortress of Dorn. Okay, now you're not even hiding the fact that these are Ultramarines. They're just not calling them that in the cutscenes, which is kind of funny to me. Now, we can build orbital relays. I want this spot right here. So one of the ways that Space Marines also get resources, aside from building buildings, is they can deploy Fortresses of Redemption. Basically, it's a towering bulwark, according to the description, against the ravages of planetary invasion. Each is virtually impervious to conventional firepower, and the lower levels, bunker annex, and sub-crypts can house entire platoons of battle-ready warriors. First used by the Dark Angels Legion during the days of the Great Crusade, they have since been used by every military force in the Imperium and proven invaluable to its defense. So yeah, you just deploy these next to some of these resources over here. They'll start collecting it, and they will automatically open fire. They'll have Overwatch and open fire as enemies get within range, and you can continue using them to fire away. And what I like about the Space Marine quote-unquote city is that it is heavily armed. It looks pretty damn cool to me. Alright, let's start the research. And we're going to do what we do with all the units. We're going to go ahead and, with all the factions, we're going to go through the list and see what kind of units we can get our hands on. So the first hero that we can get is the captain. He's not listed here, but he shows up once you build the armory. Is it the Reclusium? Yeah, it's the Reclusium. Produces the captain and all the other heroes. Then Assault Marines, which I can't wait for them. Chaplain. Devastator Marines. A Hunter tank unit. A Librarian. Oh, I want them too. Predators, Land Speeders. All familiar units. Dreadnoughts, Thunderfire Cannon. Wasn't aware that was in the game. Holy shit. Apothecaries, a Vindicator, and I have no idea what their final weapon is, considering the Dreadnoughts down here. I know that's not their most powerful weapon, but still. Hotshot Power Packs, for what? Not many of our people are going to use las weapons unless you're counting the ones in the vehicles. Ooh, boy, we got Terminators. Orbital deployment grants units the ability to deploy via drop pod anywhere on the battlefield, and that's one of the reasons you do not need multiple cities. Siege Shield, excellent. Predator las cannons, oh, I like the sound of that. Fortress of Redemption missile silo. A Crackstorm missile silo, oh lordy. Storm Raven, oh boy. The flesh is weak, huh? Okay. Hunter Killer, Hurricane Bolters for the Storm Ravens. Land Speeders get multi-meltas at the end. Oh my god. And grants Scout Bikers the ability to perform more devastating attacks. This is nasty. And I am so looking forward to all of it. Let's research the Reclusium, though. Alright, clear the notifications, end our turn. As Chapter Master, the arrival of an enormous orc horde on your chapter's homeworld was calamitous, but no one ever said the Adeptus Astartes shirked a challenge. Yet, after months of fighting, the battle remained locked in a stalemate. You instructed the civilian planetary governor that Astra Militarum support was required. Clearing the Green Menace was priority, whatever the blow to the chapter's pride. Barely had the guardsmen landed when a system-wide warp storm began devastating the planet. Of your majestic fleet, a single battle barge in low orbit was the sole survivor. God damn! But when the surface storms calmed, your surviving Marines emerged into a ruined world. You are trapped on the planet's surface, cut off from the Imperium, and surrounded by Xenos species to boot. But you are the Emperor's own sons, the Space Marines, and you will not die easily, nor in vain. Your chapter planned for every eventuality, so your fortress holds enough food and resources to survive decades of battle and siege, but more complex devices, ammunition, and war gear require the acquisition of rare resources. To stand a chance of defeating the Xenos Menace, we need to secure the location of these key materials so that servitors and serfs can continuously extract them. Deploy the Fortress Redemption next to a special resource feature and secure the perimeter. Fuck yeah. Now, just so you guys know, too, if you aren't following the Let's Play campaign that I'm doing, you do have, with every faction, 2 ways to beat the game. You can finish that quest line, and every faction has a different quest line, or you can just murder everything else. Like, just wipe out all the other factions. There are no allied victories, nothing, because there is no diplomacy. This is only war, which is as it should be in a 40k game. Alright, so with that, let's start expanding our territory. And after that's... Okay, I don't know which space I ordered take. Oh, that one. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's take this one next. I want you to stand right there, dude. I want you guys to hold the perimeter while we build up our power. And when I deploy a Fortress Redemption, I'm going to deploy it over here so I don't have to keep this dude next to it. 50 influence. Okay, one more turn and I can deploy that damn thing. What's this over here, actually? Ruins of Vol. Oh, research structure. Oh, hey! So yeah, the Space Marines also count, as you would imagine, as a tough unit, strong unit, which is a big deal because, like, the Astra Militarum cannot deploy. Like, you do not want to send just one unit out because the wildlife will murder a group of guardsmen. And this is what I was talking about earlier about the Necrons building on. These are the only places they can build their cities. So, alright. Let's end this turn. I should have built a structure. Let's claim the Ruins of All as well. Plus 30 influence. Okay. We have discovered the Cryosphere Isthmus. Wow. The Necrons could easily build on either side of us. Let's drop this right here. And see, just like that, we took that over. So, deploy a Fortress of Redemption next to a special resource feature and secure the perimeter. With the fortress built, focus your energies on requisitioning the rare materials from the remaining population. Generate 20 requisitions per turn. Okay. I mean, I'm going to come up here and claim this anyway, because I just kind of like having everything in the area my color. I mean, it's a little silly, but it's what I like to do. Apothecarian, yep, we need that to produce more units, so let's do that. And then I want to build a Reclusium, so we'll wait for the research to finish. Oh no. I do not like those fucking things. Also, yeah, if your guys have not attacked per turn, you do have Overwatch with pretty much every unit that I'm aware of. Man, I love my Space Marines. What's this over here? Ooh, we could use a Grox Pasture. Let's take it. And yeah, what I like about this is this gives us, I believe it's a twin-linked las cannon. It is indeed a twin-linked las cannon. that'll just, you know, we can just keep deploying the fuckers every 10 turns and not have to worry about it. It's quite nice. Give me the Reclusium. Building that produces heroes. For those rare ceremonies that require the attendance of every battle brother, the vastness of the Reclusium allows the entire chapter to gather. This is the most precious place in a fortress monastery, home to its most sacred relics, and in a rare few, the very body of its Primarch. It is also the seat of the chapter's commanders and heroes. You need to put some clothes on, dude. Now, one other thing I gotta say that I really like about this game is the little snippets of lore. I always like lore in my games, and this game does a damn good job of it. So, like, for example, on those quests, when you build buildings, all that shit, you get lore. But you also have the compendium. Give you more information about the factions, the features, and there's always little, you know, snippets of lore along with it. I quite enjoy that. Is it necessary for the game? Not really, but I still enjoy it. I want our dudes to have... Oh no, we need an armory. Alright. Give me a Reclusium. I will build the Reclusium over here. And let's claim another tile. You know what, we might as well take this one, because when we take over that Jacaro encampment, we'll start harvesting it, and it doesn't really require anything from us. Kinda like that. End that turn. You keep your ass away from me. Do not like those big robotic bastards. What just happened? We just picked up... Oh, the Ruins of Vol just gave us another group of Marines. Well, I'll be damned. I'll take it. Sometimes those ruins can also give an artifact, but you can only really use the artifact with a hero, so... And going in there with going to a Jokero encampment, which is over here, with a hero allows you to buy shit. Alright. Let's end that turn. I'm going to want to start building, keep an eye out for energy and requisition. So yeah, even the base materials, like, change, because, like, with the other factions, you need, like, ore and food and shit. These guys don't bother. It's like, we need energy, and we need requisitions. Alright, so you guys can both move now. Let's take a look around. A shard of Vol, huh? Okay, let's go take a look. Okay, so we need a refectory, and where's my power unit? A genitorum. Okay. I don't want to do that yet, because the next one I want to queue up is an armory, so I can actually build, like, land speeders and shit to scout. So I don't want to queue up another building yet. Does this really strike you as a good idea? Home to anything that a Marine might employ to purge the battlefield of Xenos and heretics, from the simplest combat knife to the most redoubtable of relics. The Master of Ordnance keeps a close watch upon the chapter's war gear. Only his gene print can grant access to this titanic underground repository of weapons and vehicles. Oh, but doesn't that sound amazing? And I guess it's scout bites first. Anyway. Building. Give me... Where is it? Armory. Okay, so... Basically, we're building the apothecary thing. Not the apothecary. Well, is it the apothecary? I think it is. So we're building an apothecary in here, reclusium here. I'm going to build another armory here. And then I'm going to build a refectory here for resources. And that's all I can do for now. Okay, then. And look at the range on that thing. Yeah, another thing to remember about this game, yeah, is all these damn wire weed and things. That shit can really mess up your day. Like, it can drop Necron warriors and stuff. down they go. Now, what should we move on to now? Assault Marines? I'm kind of thinking Assault Marines, but I'm also kind of thinking Chaplain. Let's start with Chaplain, then Assault Marines. Because I want to get the true firepower of the chapter out and about. Also, I'm quite concerned about this fucking robot down here. Those Castellan robots are not something I generally enjoy fighting. Ooh, you look at this. An Imperial Bastion. And it's not my Imperial Bastion. Okay, and then you're gonna do this. Apothecary and Reclusium. Acquire a tile, armory, refectory. Cool. So I am going to put an energy thing here just to stay ahead of our needs. And we'll go from there. I wonder what you're guarding. I feel like we shouldn't be attacking the Imperial Bastion. I feel like they should be our friends. Also, I feel like the Imperial Bastion's gonna whoop my ass. Yeah, no, the Imperial Bastion's gonna whoop my ass. See, I got all cocky because when I tried this with the Necrons, the Necron warriors just tore that shit apart. That is not the case here. I'm just going to leave that there to murder the wildlife that attempts to come from that side. Let's end that turn. Will you stop patrolling that area? Chaplain. To meet the baleful gaze of a Space Marine chaplain is to know that death itself will soon follow. These terrifying warrior priests can be found wherever the fighting is thickest, inspiring their brothers to greatness with every thunderous blow and roaring exhortation. So, we can now use him. Where is my... Okay, we need the Assault Marines now. So I need 20 requisitions per turn. That's going to take a little while. At least until I can find a requisition resource point. They're not especially rare. I just need to look around for them. I wonder if I should deploy a thing over here. Would that increase it? I don't think it will. I think I collect regardless. Let's take a look. I think so. We'll find out. I mean, like I said, this is just kind of a overview so we can see what the Space Marines can do. So I don't mind experimenting with like putting a Fortress of Redemption here, for example, to see if our requisitions go up anymore. They do. Okay. So just standing on the shit's not enough to get the points. Okay. Now we know. I don't want any more tactical Space Marines. I want some of the new boys coming. Will you kindly fuck off? Well, this is fun. Fire away. I'm gonna bring the whole squad down for this. No, you're good. Keep working on giving me that Reclusium. Yeah, see, this thing doesn't even care. The Howl of Jump Pack Turbines. Yep, I love me some Assault Marines. I mean, the game is telling us to hold the perimeter as well, so that's exactly what I'm doing. I wonder if there's any way, I don't think there is, but I wish there was a way to upgrade the Fortress of Redemption. You know, give it more weapons and shit. Now, that is something I want to recruit. No, I don't care about a tactical doctrine. Dormitories are going to be necessary fairly soon. City is about to hit its max growth fairly quickly. Oh, it looks like another Imperial Bastion right there. I am not messing with that thing until I have some, like, armored units. What's that say? And they shall know no fear. Of course they shall know no fear. That's kind of the whole point of them. Kind of be fucked up if you had super soldiers that were, cowards? Okay, I need 80 influence, so next turn we can call in a champion, captain, Jesus Christ, that excels in close combat, or a chaplain. I think we're gonna wait till we can get a librarian, actually. Why would we not want a fucking librarian? Damn, the Overwatch just poured into them. Don't think I can finish him with this guy, but... Or I can. Cool. Stay in position. Oh, we could have the captain now. But we're gonna wait. Gonna get some dormitories. You guys just chill. Let's look over here. I do want to claim more ground for more buildings. So, how about we claim... Where is a tile that boosts research? Do we have one? We, in fact, do not. So we shall just take one that does requisitions. Yeah, I'll take this one. And I can clearly see there's going to be optimal ways to build your city. Not too worried about it right now. Thank you for the dormitories. Are all these areas filled? So we have 1, 2, 3 more structures being built. We only have 1, 2, so both of these should have more like slots for at least one more thing. No, I don't want to do that. So let's see, we have an apothecarian, and then we're going to get a reclusium, an armory, reclusium's here. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now 6 with the assimilarum. Which I don't want that. That's not actually what I meant to click on. That should do it. Alright. Skip city, choose research. Give me a librarian. And then give me some Devastator Marines. Because I don't like this asshole that thinks he's alright to just keep wandering around the edge of my cities. How often can you use this? Huh. Nah, not right now. I want you to come up this way and see if you can find me more requisition points. I see the lot of you, and I am not impressed. Everybody open fire on the Kroot hounds. They're not proper Kroots, they're Kroot hounds. Now, can I order a jump to land on these guys? No. Holy shit. See, here I was worried they were going to be strong enough to actually handle this. Yeah, I should not be concerned. Yeah, as you can see, your cities can kind of hold their own. Like, sieges from wildlife are not really going to be, for the most part, something you need to worry about. Oh. Hello, Psychnurin. shot at him? Okay. Just have everybody open fire on the Recruit Hounds again. Yes. It's a proper war zone now. You know, I want that I want the chaplain. I am not gonna lie, I want the chaplain. Unfortunately... Oh, no, no, no. I do not like those. Those are enslavers. I do not want to fuck with enslavers. But with the librarian. Eyes blazing and fists crackling with the roiling energies of the warp, Space Marine librarians stride into battle to destroy their foes. Some hurl blasts of force that crush their victims to paste, while others twist the flow of time itself or revitalize their brothers with incredible surges of vitality. However they choose to fight, all librarians are powerful psychers, harnessing the potent mutation they bear as a force to defend humanity. You know damn well. We ain't even gonna play. Give me a librarian. I guess they're just shooting at these flyers. That's fine. And down they all go. Okay. Skip, skip. Nah, you guys are just gonna keep building. Oh, shit! We can build scout bikes now. Let's do that. Now, though, what I want to do is I want to learn Kraken bolts, increases the damage of all bolt weapons, because that's the vast majority of what we have on the field right now. So the bolt pistols of the assault marines, the bolters of the other squads, yeah. So many Xenos, so few bolt rounds. That's a beautiful... That is a beautiful thought process. Now, do I have the ability... Ooh, I need 150 influence. But we have the Ruins of Vol down here. Yeah, we have some resources to claim. And a Shard of Vol. What'd you get from that? Oh. Okay. So we would probably want to drop one of these over here, which I'm okay with. What'd you find over here, though? 32 requisitions. How about over here? Huh. Fermentation. Ah, fucking enslavers. I do not like the fucking enslavers. Oh, we need power. What just did that to the enslavers? Even the Necrons didn't do that much damn damage to the enslavers. Yeah, burst that dude like a balloon. And watch his ass deflate. Alright, so once we get enough influence, I'm probably going to drop a outpost like right here somewhere. End turn. The enslaver took off back in the direction of whatever. Ooh, we got some orcs. These cocky gits. Oh, I know what you are. And we got Kraken bolts now. With our supply line secured, the chapter is no longer striving merely to survive. Now we must explore the world and investigate the origin of these unusual warp storms. Cool. We must not meddle with Xenos artifacts. You know, that's kind of why we're here. Let's go, Catachan Devil. And we're not facing mere guardsmen now. Although... fucking, you know, There's nothing mere about the Catachan guardsmen, but hey. Look at my orky friends. Just gonna get them from both sides. Kill the orc boys. Alright. How is all my building going? Okay, we're working on the genitorium now. Thank God for that. And we got our dudes out in 2 more turns. I'd really rather not fuck with enslavers. That seems like overkill for a single Recruit Hound, but enjoy it. That's what you guys specialize in. I kind of want some Devastator Marines now. But a land speed. But damn, a Predator though. Oh. Let's start with Devastators. I mean, we're definitely not getting to all of the units in this game. That's just way too damn many. Did you just try to fucking enslave me? They might have enslaved one of my dudes. We'll just let the twin-linked las cannons deal with these guys. We must not meddle with the artifacts. You know what? It's too late. Oh, you guys did come back under my control. Fuck yeah! I think once you kill an enslaver, the enslaver that took him over, you get your dude back. So thank God for that. One more turn to get a couple fun units. And then we're just gonna murder some orcs. Okay, librarian, I want you to go this way. Scout bikes, go this way. Where are those sneaky, sneaky orcs? Lightning Gauntlet, huh? So, where's my hero? You. But you have a Lightning Gauntlet. Oh, I gotta give you a skill, too. Objuration Mechanicum. Curses the ranged weaponry of the enemy target of the enemy, so they deals damage if it's a vehicle, but just jams the weapon otherwise. Shockwave. Slams his palms together and the noise is magnified 100-fold. I like that. And float across obstacles to the target. Let's go with Shockwave. We're gonna go with a truly brutal dude. Okay, we need to stay here until healed. You need to stay here until healed. As soon as we can, we're gonna build Devastator Marines, but in the meantime, let's get us a chapter champion, captain. Yeah, I wouldn't object to a champion. Yeah, I want the champion to come down, a chapter captain to come down this way. I know there are orcs around here. Don't even pretend like there aren't. In that turn. Hey, Recruit Hounds. Nice. I do find it weird that there's no counterattack mechanic, even for melee. Oh. Oh god. The battlefield echoes to the furious roar of heavy weapons as the Devastators open fire. The Necrons may only have emerged from their slumber recently in galactic terms, and only a fraction of them are awake, but they have already proved themselves a thorn in the Imperium's side. Relentless, heavily armored enemies with devastating firepower, they should be fought with care and respect. Yeah, no, I see what was fucking with the other dudes. These things are dangerous. See? maybe shouldn't have come over here. Except they are flimsy. So it may not have been the worst choice to come over here. I'm going to send you down here to fight us some Necrons. Murder some Crew Hounds. Just like that. Alright. Yeah, those Tomb Blades are nasty. Order cities. I would like a Devastator Marine. Alright, shall we move down the skill tree? I mean, how can we play this game without land speeders? I mean, come on. Yeah, we could very well lose this unit entirely here in a minute. Oh, no. Did you just scream Credo? Doom of the Flayer. Yep, there he goes. Yep, the Necrons are marching. Ooh. Not good. Fall back. You took a lot of shots to the face. Go ahead. You can. Murder a Necron unit. Okay. Yeah, we need to gather some troops to go help over there. No, I'm not going to produce another scout bike because they would still be in production when the land speeders were done researching. We actually do pretty well fighting from the woods. I don't know how long that's going to last. Hopefully long enough for reinforcements to arrive. Yes. That hail of gunfire that really didn't do a whole lot. That was better. Not only because he weakened him, but that was still better. So yeah, let's get away from that mess over there. I don't want to even deal with that shit. Shit, I should have explored that. I'll explore this, though. Can you jump still? Nope. Your movements are gone for the turn. Yeah, they're probably going to keep working on him. If he survives, I will be greatly impressed. And he's not gonna. You might. Close range. Ooh, we also have frag grenades. Those are infantry units. Shit. Explore this. I'll deal with them short. Okay, I guess I have to deal with them now. From up on a cliff. Yeah, I don't want the Necrons anywhere near this base, but goddamn, the Space Marines are pretty durable, as are the Necrons. It's going to be interesting switching over to the other factions that are not as tough. Land speeder would be beautiful right around now. Yeah, he's gone. Appreciate that. And down he went. Yep, we lost this fight. They had way too much shit coming up this little path. We'll stay and fight. We'll probably lose that dude, but we'll stay and fight. That's a lot of dead orcs. Alright. We also have our captain has finally deployed. The chapter gains influence when he gains experience, huh? I like that. For the chapter. Get a piece of equipment for the... Oh. Jokero digital weapon. Well, you get to have that. No more units at the moment. We are saving for a land speeder. This thing's gonna die. How dare I? How dare you? Yeah, I do not like those fuckers. Look at that shit. Getting all cocky and spreading all over my territory. Hey, dude. Wow. Yeah, you need to get out of there, dude. Good God. That was a nasty beating. We've got Devastator Marines coming. We'll be able to build land speeders shortly. Oh, yes. Skimming over the battlefield at breakneck speeds, land speeders bank and roll with incredible agility. Yes, they do. Whispers of Heresy. Your librarians have been suffering endless torment since the storm started, and are now mostly incapacitated, but your chief librarian has pushed through the pain to stand before you. He reports through gritted teeth. The librarians feel that something unholy accompanied the Astra Militarum here. It's something immensely, dangerously powerful. A void in the warp and must be destroyed. His suspicions are infectious. You order the detention of all Astra Militarum forces, but this soon gets out of hand, with your Marines executing guardsmen on sight. This is not the Astartes way, but if 10,000 innocents must die to save the planet, then the Astartes are the Emperor's tool. You guys are assholes. The librarian believes that he, with the construction of a specially shielded reclusium, he and his battle brothers can locate the source of the warp disturbance. I have all of that. A large Astra Militarum formation has been located nearby, presumably having emerged from a secure bunker. The librarian reports traces of contamination amongst them, which are distracting the Reclusian brothers. Regrettably, we must purge them. Holy shit! Wow, you guys are assholes. Like, we must purge them. We are outnumbered like 20 to 1 over here. And I'm glad that I've got these outposts, but fucking hell. Wish you were at full strength for this. Stop it. Okay, we're gonna lose the assault team. Yeah, we lost that badly. Oh, fucking reaction fire. You ready for this, though? Am I ready for this? It's like, have you assholes not seen the coming of the Necrons? That was horrible. Yeah, I timed that poorly. Then again, it didn't tell me where, like, radius, 1 tile from self. Okay. Never mind, it does tell you everything, and I just misread. Well, I didn't read it at all. Land speeder. For the love of God, land speeder. Predator. No, we need an orbital strike, actually. Let's do this. I'm glad they're focusing on this shit. These things are pretty durable. Leave the librarian the fuck alone, dude. Like, I ain't even playing with you. You leave that librarian alone. Here. I think I'm going to leave you right there until we get some backup. And we got some backup. What are you guys using? Las cannons. Oh, boy. Yeah, we need to bring all the Marines up to fight up here. We are finally building that structure. Excellent. We are going to build... Yeah, generate influence, and where is my refectory? There it is. Alright. You guys running? Swear to God if you kill him. Well, I'm not going to do anything if you kill him. I just really hope that you don't. What is the range on your weapons? Not sufficient. You can go after him all you want. I'm gonna murder your heavy weapons teams, though. Or, let's use this. Okay. That was pleasant. I mean, we're still gonna lose that dude. He's gonna die in this fight. But we can at least see what the Space Marines are capable of. Like I said, I don't care. I'm not really caring too much about how badly we win or lose in this. I just kind of want to see... No, not Devastators. Let's do Assaults. And another Land Speeder. And when I have the resources, I'm going to produce a Chaplain. And they killed our librarian. Wasn't expecting the grenade. But that was like the nail in the coffin. Literally, the nail in the coffin. And the Necrons just have free reign over here while I'm trying to kill these assholes. Ooh, what is this? Armaplas Bracers. I'm gonna give it to you. And you are gonna murder this shit. Because they dared to come after us. Wait, did you just level up? You did. Power attack. Bring down the Sentinel. Oh, heavy weapon team. Yeah, he's not going to get his full effectiveness as soon as he has to. These bastions, though. Where the fuck are you running off to? Uncool. Hey guys. So I know you guys thought it was alright to just take pot shots at the Emperor's Chosen. But it's really not. So, the land speeder, 3 more turns. Fucking hell. I'm gonna kill all you assholes. What's about to happen? Possibly not. Necrons are just having a grand old time over there. Orbital strike. Look at that loveliness. Excellent. Oh, we broke some units. Come on, murder those assholes. Yes, we are gonna finish this fight. Ooh, Dreadnought. And they are running. Yeah, no, I'm gonna deal with this real quick. Hack and slash. Rip and tear. Wrong game, but it doesn't matter. Thought you track these assholes down. Really? You do that to me, but you leave them alone, huh? Yes, let's do that. We didn't kill anybody with that. Alright. Just you wait. One more turn. I got something for your ass. He's gonna die. Yeah, this thing's gonna kill him. Retreat! We are the Fist of Gilliman. I mean, okay. I mean, Gilliman's not that bad. I don't really mind Gilliman. Look at this dude. That's what I was hoping to see. Yes. Let's finish this stretch of the quest line, which I believe ends as soon as we kill the last of the enemies that spawned from it. And yes, our territory is getting swamped with Necrons at the moment. And every Necron does a lot of damage. Okay. Let's get up in here. What was that? Oh, that worked about as well as I was expecting it to. There we go. With the formation destroyed and the disturbing influence removed, the Reclusium reports that they've identified other nearby locations where the warp is in disarray. The librarian insists on visiting them for further study. Visit the highlighted tile with the librarian. Well, my librarian's dead. Alright, well, I think that's a good place to end this. Like I said, though, I will be playing a full Space Marine... Well, all the factions to play a full campaign. This is not going to be the campaign I play, though. This is just to show you guys what the Space Marines can do, how durable they are, give you a taste of their quest line, and watch the opening cinematic, all that. Basically get a feel for their story, and just how brutal they can be. I mean, they are definitely a lot stronger than the... At first... Definitely a lot stronger than the damn Astra Militarum, but not as strong at the beginning as the Necrons, because the Necrons have that little ability that allows them to use influence to basically heal. And that can keep the Necrons, your starting Necrons, on the field for a while, which seems a little overpowered to me. But also lore accurate, so, I mean, yeah. But, as you can see, once the Space Marines get on a roll and you start getting all, like, your other units out, because your first Space Marines are not powerful, but once you start getting the Devastators and the Assault Marines and your heroes out, with some vehicle support, I can easily see them just tearing everything on the field a new one. But, you know, we'll have to see how it goes with some of the later units, because I really want to see what a Dreadnought and some of that other shit can do, but that's going to have to wait for the actual full campaign playthrough. So yeah, for now, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then please by all means feel free to like, comment, subscribe, or any combination of those actions that suits you today. And with that, I'll see you next time for some more Gladius. And yep, if this game got your interest after this, just remember, I have links in the description below if you want to pre-order. GOG, Steam, whatever, links are below. There's a discount on the game until launch, which is July 12th. And it is a 10% discount, so yeah, feel free. And yeah, with that, I will see you guys next time, and thanks again for watching.